Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's finally here, my hair care journey. I am so excited to share with you guys. I know a lot of you have been anticipating this video. To give you guys a little backstory about my hair care journey, I started damaging my hair back in high school. I would straighten my hair every day, and then once I got to college, I started to dye my hair. So I'm gonna take you guys all the way back to where it all started. So the first couple of pictures, you can see my hair, it doesn't have that much definition. Back in the day, there weren't many products out there for curly hair girls, and there wasn't a lot of resources to my knowledge on how to take care of curly hair. So my hair was more like wavy. The longer my hair gets, the more stretched out my curls get. Fast forward to college, I started to dye my hair for the first time ever. I dyed my hair to a light brown, and you can see I had a little bit of pattern, but not really. My hair was still stringy. And then I got a little bit more courage, and I started to dye my hair a lighter brown, more like a caramel, almost blonde color. And I was still straightening my hair at the time, but still kind of wearing it curly. I liked wearing it curly back then because I liked the whole wild lioness look. But my hair is not defined whatsoever. It's not taking any kind of pattern. You can clearly see that it's still damaged. Then on my 20th birthday, I wanted to do a bob. I always told myself when I turned 20, I'm going to cut my hair into a bob, and that's what I did. I was back to my natural hair color, and I was rocking the bob at the time. And then a few months later, I cut some bangs, and then it wasn't until fall of 2013 where I dyed my hair back to blonde because I kind of missed the light color. This was not blonde, this was more like an orange color, and I used to dye my hair myself. I would go to Walmart or CVS and just buy box dye and dye my hair myself. The waves are a little tighter, but they're still less defined. I especially love this picture. This was Thanksgiving of 2013. You can see my curl pattern much more defined towards my roots. This was where my hair was starting to take pattern and starting to take shape. And going into 2014 and all throughout 2014, I kept retouching my roots, and as I kept retouching my roots, my hair became blonder and blonder and blonder, kind of almost to a platinum blonde. And this was around the time where I discovered Mixed Chicks. I discovered Mixed Chicks, and I was using their leave-in conditioner to style my hair. And I was starting to like my curly hair more than my straight hair, but I was still straightening my hair every so often. I decided to go back to my natural hair color and give my hair a break of dyeing it so much. And I started to wear it more curly than straight and started to embrace my curl pattern at the time. Of course, still at this moment, my hair was taking shape, so it wasn't as curly as it is now. This picture was taken in spring of 2015, and my curls are definitely taking shape. I was starting to love my curly hair more and embrace it. September of 2015, I just decided to make the decision to chop off all my hair and start fresh. I went to a curl girl and I asked her to just chop off everything that she needs to chop off, and this is what my hair looked like when I did the big chop. Of course, for me, it was a little hard because I've always loved long hair, and it was very frightening to me. But what I kept telling myself when I got the cut was that the hair is gonna grow, the time is gonna pass. And 2 years later, my hair grew, the time passed super quick, and my curls are so much better than they were 2 years ago. I like to trim my bangs from time to time. You'll see throughout my curly hair journey the little phases of haircuts or small trimmings that I had with my hair. This is November of last year, I believe. Yeah, I believe this is November of last year. My hair is longer, my curls are more defined, my hair is much more healthier than the past couple years. Then January of 2017, I kind of wanted a new look, and I took another risk of dyeing my hair to blonde, but this time I went to a salon and I got it professionally done. And these are the results. My hair was still intact, my curls are still defined. I was kind of scared. It was a big risk at the moment. I didn't know how my hair would react to it, but Throughout the past year and a half of taking care of my hair and deep conditioning it, my hair was overall healthy to handle, going back to a light color. This is all throughout 2016. I trimmed my hair a little bit more, then let it grow, then trimmed it a little bit more, and then I went back to a darker color, which is what you can see right now. This is over the past summer, and we are here now. And my journey right now, I am currently trying to grow my hair down my back. And that is a struggle because I get scissor happy sometimes. With curly hair, you have to maintain its shape. As curly hair grows, it loses its shape. You have to continue to trim it and reshape it. And right now, I haven't had a haircut since August. And I cut my own hair. I've only had 2 professional haircuts. My big chop in September 2015. January of 2017, I did the Diva cut. And I was very, very satisfied with it, but those cuts are pretty expensive. So I've kind of learned how to trim my own hair. I don't suggest trimming your own hair if you're not experienced. I would first say learn the tendencies of your hair, learn the characteristics. That's what a curly hair journey is all about, is learning your curl pattern, learning, if your hair needs moisture or what products work for your hair. It's all a trial and error journey, and I will tell you, I've tried so many products that didn't work for me. And as I stated before, my #1 products that I use is DevaCurl and Shea Moisture. Your hair changes even throughout the seasons. I know I cannot use the same products I use in the summertime versus the winter time. It all depends on the weather and the humidity and the dew point. There's like a whole science to this thing. But as long as you do your research and you learn how your hair reacts to different products, and of course don't compare your hair to anyone else, you will have a lot of fun in your journey. Now, this point in time in 2017, we have the resources to research products and to research hair types. Back when I was in high school, I didn't have those resources. There weren't as many curly hair gurus then as there were now. Go on YouTube, search up different, curlies, search up different methods on how to take care of your hair. And of course, it's all a trial and error. If you're contemplating on doing the big chop, I would say do it. The time is gonna pass anyways. It felt like it was just yesterday that I did the big chop back in 2015, and we're almost in 2018. And my hair is the best it's ever been. I'm so happy that I made this decision 2 years ago. This decision had led to other major decisions that I've made in my life since then. I'm always gonna tell you guys, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Don't compare your curls. Don't compare your journey. Embrace your journey from the beginning stage to the end stage. I still have a few more videos coming out for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.